sisters, welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time with the Daughters of Sarah. I'm Sister Judith, and today we're going to talk fasting. So let's talk fasting. Fasting is abstaining from food or drink for a certain period of time. And then the biblical definition of fasting can be found in Isaiah 58:5. So fasting is physical but spiritual, and it's done for spiritual gain, but executed carnally. It's a way that we inflict ourselves, and it cannot be done without prayer. So there's many types of fasting out here in this world. You got intermittent fasting, you have social media fasting, water fasting, TV fasting. There's many different kinds of things that people abstain from when they feel like they've overconsumed that thing, food, to lose weight for various different reasons. But there's only one kind of fast, and that's biblical fasting, which is found in Jonah 3 and 5. And we're going to read that real quick. So I'm reading Jonah 3 and 5. I'm going to read to 7. So the people of Nineveh believed God and proclaimed a fast and put on sackcloth, from the greatest of them even to the least of them. For word came unto the king of Nineveh, and he arose from his throne, and he laid his robe from him and covered him with sackcloth and sat in ashes. And he caused it to be proclaimed and published through Nineveh by the decree of the king and his nobles, saying, let neither man nor beast, herd nor flock taste anything. Let them not feed nor drink water. So, as you can see, biblical fasting is nothing like worldly fasting. There is no tasting of anything. There is no brushing of the teeth. There is no water drinking, food snacking, gum. Nothing is being tasted during this time. So if you have not fasted before, I really recommend that you start fasting. Fasting has a lot of benefits, not just, spiritual benefits, but also like health benefits. And there's a video that I would love for you to see from Captain Sakar out of IUIC Miami. I will have the video here. There's actually 3 videos that I watched when I first started fasting and fasting for long periods of time. There's three really good videos, but there's a lot of videos that you can find on fasting and praying. So the first one is the examination of fasting and prayer, and then you have the benefits of fasting, and then the principles of fasting. That's from Captain Matthias and Captain OC. So definitely check those out. And I couldn't get through this video without mentioning our foremother, Judith, who was known for not only her fasting, but her praying and her wisdom. She can be found in the Apocrypha. Judith was a widow, meaning her husband had passed. Every day of her widowhood, she fasted literally 6 days, and then she wouldn't fast on the Sabbaths, the new moons, or the feast days. So she literally fasted like every day for like 3 years. It says that in Judith 8 and 5 through 7, verses 5 through 7, it'll show you how long she fasted, and wow, the type of strength and discipline that you have to have. And it's all the praying she was doing that was getting her through those fasts every single week. So now I'm going to provide you with a few biblical tips on how to properly fast according to the Bible, starting with the scripture Matthew 6 and 16. So Matthew 6 and 16 says, moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, for they disfigure their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. So when you're fasting, don't go around looking sad. Don't go around making it look like there's something wrong with you. Someone's like, oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, I'm fasting. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. Like, oh wow, you're so strong for fasting. That's your reward. Oh wow, you're so strong for fasting. That was your reward. So whatever you were praying and fasting for, it's not going to happen. You showed it outwardly for everyone to see, for everyone to notice. If you read on, the scriptures say in 17, but thou, when thou fastest, anoint thine head and wash thy face. So still wash your face per usual. When you get up, wash your face. Don't brush your teeth, but wash your face, get dressed, and put on a good countenance. And do work per usual. Deal with people per usual as you would any other day. In Leviticus 23 and 26, you can see how long we're supposed to fast. So for an entire day in the Bible is from sundown to sundown, not 12 hours, not 16 hours, from sundown to sundown. And then also you want to make sure that you seek counsel. For, you know, my young daughters of Sarah who have fathers in the truth, I would recommend that you talk to your father about it first. Tell him what you're planning on fasting for, because our men in this truth, they can see when, you know, you might be fasting for something that could be vain. It might not be with the right mindset. So you want to just run it by him first, you know, let him know what you're planning on fasting on, so you can get further guidance, further counsel from there. And with that scripture, I have Proverbs 11 and 14 for that one. Yeah. All right. And that's all I have for you today, fam. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to check out those 3 videos that I mentioned earlier to get more in-depth lesson on fasting and prayer, and to learn more about those health benefits from fasting as well. And with that, I say shalom.
Oh, but first behold in your